sound familiar to you. Very fun. Tantrum over, crowd disperses. But is it the right thing? In a teachable moment, what have you taught that child? You've taught them that their horrible behavior works. And all they have to do the next time they want something is pitch another fit. And they got a good chance of getting it. The tactics adopted by Cadillac during these negotiations have been horrible. And if we accept this offer, we are sending them the very clear message that these tactics work. The bullying, the misleading, misdirection, intimidation, threats, intentionally causing financial harm to the most vital and dedicated professionals in this hospital, get them what they want. And in 3 years, it'll be back. What do you want to give up then? You want to give up more PTO, step increases, wages? I'm not here tonight to tell you how to vote. You know the issues. You know what's at stake. I'm here to remind you who you are. When I became a nurse, it was one of the proudest moments of my life. The fact that I had earned the right to call myself a nurse and to stand shoulder to shoulder with these awesome people. Wow. Just wow. Every quarter of nursing school was like being dumped out of a warm sleeping bag into a raging whitewater river. Initial shock, followed by blind panic and a threshing struggle to survive. There were many, many days when I said to myself, my God in heaven, why did I choose this? But I kept on going. I plugged through, and I made it out the other side, and it made me stronger. At each stage of my career, there were many times when I would stumble home from work, crawl into bed, curl up into a ball under the covers, and say, I don't want to do this anymore. But I got up the next day, and I went back, and I did it again. We are nurses. It's what we do. Every time I did it, it made me stronger. They say that which does not kill us makes us stronger. By that measure, we're among the most powerful people in the world. There's a meme floating around showing a nurse in a superhero cape. I think this gives superheroes way too much credit. Superheroes only pretend to save lives. The people in this room today have saved thousands of lives. There are those who seek to make you feel powerless, to inflict death by 1,000 tiny cats, whisper in your ear that you don't matter, make you feel like a cog in a machine, to make you afraid. I'm here to tell you that the exact opposite is true. You are powerful, and you are fearless. You're a nurse. Did you get where you are today by being timid? No. Did you get where you are today by taking the easy way? No. Did you get here by being a pushover? No. By going with the flow? No. By taking the safe option? No. By taking the path of least resistance? No. By rolling over and playing dead? No. By giving in? No. By giving up? No. No. You got where you are today by being and doing the best you could. Better than you thought yourself capable of. Yes, by being stubborn and hard-headed too, but in a good way. You got where you are by keeping on, by powering through, by not giving up, by getting up and doing it again and again, no matter how many times it took. It's what we do. We are nurses. We are powerful and we are fearless. Every day and in 1,000 ways, you shine with sharply honed minds, strong, gentle, skilled hands, hearts overflowing with love and compassion, and souls brilliant enough to light the darkest hours of the darkest pathways of a patient's journey. You are there. In times of crisis, when others flee, we run forward. Why? Because we are nurses. We are powerful and we are fearless. We usher new life into this world. We heal the sick. We bring hope to the hopeless and life back to the lifeless. When all else fails, we usher the dying out of the world with compassion and dignity. Through every stage and at every age, we are there. We are nurses. We are powerful and we are fearless. Every breakthrough room bulletin board in that hospital is covered with so many cards and letters that it's threatening to come crashing down off the wall. Do those cards say thank you for the shiny hospital? Do they say how pretty the artwork on the walls is? Do they say how nice the new parking garage is going to be? Do they say thank you for the self-propelled beds that speak Russian, play classical music, and soothing whale sounds? No. But every single one of them says how much they appreciate the staff and especially the nurses. What I ask of Cadillac is that they value what their patients value and not take away that which we have earned. We are nurses. We are powerful and we are fearless. One more honor that I've had, and that's the honor to represent you in these negotiations, sitting shoulder to shoulder with these fine people over here. The best team I can imagine. If you send me back to negotiations, I make to you this promise. When I sit at that table, they will see resolve in my eye. They will see steel in my spine, because when they look over my shoulder, they will see hundreds of nurses. And in a voice as one, those nurses will be saying, we are nurses. We are powerful and we are fearless.